Back with Bobby and JJ Radio, we have two awesome guests from the Alamo Community Group. We have Miss Jennifer Gonzalez and Michael Shackelford. I want to jump right back into it. So we were talking in the last segment that you guys have a buyer's educational class. Tell me all about it and really from the ground up and talk to us about everything you guys offer with that.
Sure. So we have a home ownership center. We have great staff that run that home ownership center. You call us. We, offer classes monthly. It's an 8-hour class. It actually provides you with a certificate at the end of the class. And, it's not just something that you can hang up on your wall. Right. You can if you'd like. But what it does is there's a lot of banks in the city who have what we call portfolio product and who have, loans that are specific for a first-time home buyer or a buyer who's, ready to buy again or who's looking for an affordable home. And they're going to require that certificate. So that's one piece. Certainly if there's a down payment assistance program, which there are, the state has some, we ran one. And so there are dollars available for a buyer, but they're going to have to take that class.
Sure.
So the class goes, from the beginning of budgeting, what is a mortgage? What's PMI? What are property taxes? What does insurance look like? How those, change monthly? What are some of the repairs that might come up when buying a house?
Right.
All of those kind of things are discussed.
And who to call once they do come up?
Who to call, right. So you kind of generate your own kind of list of construction folks. Yep.
Sure. And so is it 8 hours just in one shot, or do you guys break it up?
It's a little of both. We have a class that's on a Saturday, and so that's 8 hours. And then we also do a class that's broken up over the, during the week. So it'd be 2 classes for someone who doesn't want to sit through 8 hours. But we're really entertaining, so it's a great class.
Sure. So why would you say it's so important for somebody to take the class?
Well, I think that if, we could look at everybody right now, everybody, wherever you are, stop and think, do you know what PMI is? Raise your hand if you do.
Right.
That's an important piece.
Wrong crowd.
Right. Wrong crowd here. But, and how FHA has impacted, PMI and why it's better to maybe look at a portfolio product or a conventional loan.
It's not going away anymore.
It's not going away anymore.
Yeah,
and
for
when
those
you
listeners
look at
out
that
there,
payment,
PMI is mortgage insurance premium, which is pretty much if you do not have 20% in the game, skin in the game. So if I don't put 20% down, then the banks feel that I'm a liability, and therefore they take out an insurance premium on my loan and they make me pay for it.
They make you pay a lot for it.
And before 3 years ago, once you got to 80% loan of value, it would drop off.
Right.
It doesn't drop off anymore. So for the life of the loan, for 30 years, you're going to pay this mortgage insurance.
And it's $200, $300, $400, $500, depending on what the cost of your home is.
Especially if your credit score is not over 700.
Especially if it isn't.
But what if your credit score is over 800 like mine?
Well, I don't even know why we're talking to you then.
I'm kidding.
You should be out shopping for a house then.
Yes.
So, but we also work with banks who have portfolio, what I continue to call, portfolio product.
So
but it's
let's talk about
conventional
portfolio
product.
to the layman's listening out
Right.
there. So portfolio pretty much means that we're going to lend you our money. So
we're going to lend you our money.
Right. So there's local Texas banks that they probably stay around the guidelines of the federal, government insured loans like FHA or government guaranteed loans like VA. But there's
no Freddie Mac, Fannie Mae, none of that.
Right.
Yeah,
personal money.
It would be like bank
Let me borrow your money.
wants to give out money for their own money.
Right, and so they can be a little bit more flexible with credit score.
Or maybe job history.
Job history, they can be a little bit more flexible with down payment.
Right.
So a lot of times you can get the benefits of a conventional loan, like you mentioned, without the 20% down.
Right.
What's the difference in interest rate?
What's the difference? Not much. Not much. It's minimal.
Yeah.
It's pretty comparable because, portfolio product with our banking partners, they're in the business to develop more affordable homeowners. That's ultimately their goal.
Right.
So they're working with us to make that happen.
And they don't want to make it out of reach for the most part.
They don't.
And these are local banks?
They are. And, remember, banks have to
make money also.
Banks have to make money, but they also have to provide value to the community.
Sure.
And so
this is their way to give back.
This is their way to give back.
And what a better way than to, create home ownership for sure.
Absolutely.
Awesome. So when are some of these upcoming classes that you're having?
Well, we have them every month. If you go to our website at alamocommunitygroup.org, we have a schedule there, provides you with all of that information. We also have some information about our down payment assistance program, which, everybody is always really anxious to hear about, but we're always running out of money with down payment assistance, but we can, provide you with some other resources throughout the state.
So down payment assistance, they educate you from the ground up. I'm sure you talk about inspections, the process,
Absolutely.
all that kind of stuff. And where are you guys where's the location of these classes?
It's at our office complex, so we're off of Babcock and 410.
So Babcock 410, they're every month.
Every month.
Check out the schedule at alamocommunitygroup.org for more information about this awesome company. You can call 210-629-0090. Again, that's 210-629-0090.
We're gonna set JJ up for the next class, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to educate myself a little bit more.
Absolutely.
So I can get to 800 credit score like my boy Bobby here.
I don't know if you can get from a 450 to 800.
It's tough.
It's gonna be a while, dude.
It's tough.
We can help you. We can help you.
It's tough, but it's just a
Anything's possible, right?
Where there's a will, there's a way, right?
Yep.
So we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna talk some more about these awesome programs. Be right back.